So this is my planner. I didn't know if you've ever seen this, but the detail on the cover is fantastic. But you can't really see that on the website, so I thought I'd show you. Okay, so I put tabs on the side just so I won't fumble around. But first of all, I want to show you this front cover laminated. It's really hard, really sturdy. A lot of people use dry erase or wet erase markers to write stuff. I use it for a sticky note holder. I just put a wad of sticky notes, and that way they're always there. And if I want to jot something, I don't feel like I have to write pretty because I'm really not a pretty writer, but it works for me. Okay, so here is the page that has the Book of Mormon reading chart. Now, as I said before, I'm not Mormon, but I am Christian, so I've got here a wonderful printout, and I'll link it to you. It was free. I found it in Google Images. Of course, who doesn't find stuff on Google Images? Anyway, so it just has every book of the Bible, and then it's a reading chart, and then when you're done, you can just cross it off. And I just used a little fun little washi tape on top, put it right there, and it works for me. So, so I wanted to show you what I used. So this is March, so you can see the front cover is so pretty. I'm not touching it. So I love the detail. But here's the back cover, and a lot of people use this as their dashboard for each month. But I just wanted to show you some ideas. So it's the beginning of spring. It's starting to get in the icky part of winter. So here's what makes me happy. And so here is a fun list that I put together of things that make me happy. I have right here, you know, like some of my kids say some really interesting things, and so I just wanted to remember what he says sometimes. It's just super cute. I know in all the planning that we do, it's like clean the dishwasher and, you know, fold the laundry and all those doldrum things. I want to make a top 10 list of things that are fun, the things that I want to do, things that I'm looking forward to, like take a bath. Hello, lived in this house for almost a year, not a single bath, none, zero. So that's my goal for this month, is to take a bath and in my own bathtub. Okay, so here is another sticky note that I put here. Now this is actually a printable onto intheleafytreetops.com. It's I think general conference notes. And so what I did is I just printed it out onto sticky paper and stuck it there just to give some visual interest. Set up. Now, what I want to show you here is, this is a really messy version of my week. I know a lot of people pretty plan. I try to pretty plan, and then I just grab a pen and start writing stuff down. So we'll see how that works. As for these coil clips, these are the DIY coil clips with the post-it notes. Not a fan, they don't stay. I'm gonna have to go buy some normal coil clips to make sure this works. But anyway, I'm putting my invitation for my Bible study here. And I just wanted to show you a couple things that, so I've made, these are sticky notes, stickies on sticky paper. I loaded this onto the Mormon Mom Planner file page, Mormon Mom Planner fan Facebook page, I should say. And it's a sticky note, and it's just a lines, and it's Word, and it's super easy, and you could just download it there. But, you know, when I'm on the go, or I just want to have something real quick, I'm also concerned that after 365 days of having these in here, that we're going to have a little bit of bulk. So what I did, I'll show you this. So I found this at Michael's. It was, you know, $5, and it was, there's actually two parts of this. I just cut it in half for easy storage, but they're just clear stamps. And I just found one that had a big, long, little dotted lines. And now this one only has a few, and this one has a lot, but it's fine. It works for me. And what I did is I just cut it and put it on my acrylic block. And this is actually just a piece of plexiglass. I used to be an art teacher, so I had a bunch of stuff in my craft room, so it's just on a plexiglass, and all I do is just go ahead and stamp it, and there I go. The next page I wanted to show you guys was the Teach My Children page. It's near the back of every month. And so this month we're working on gratitude, and I have some Bible verses that I want to teach, and personal experiences, yeah, every day, thankful. Okay, so near the bottom here, there was 3 boxes here. I'm not sure I remember, but this is Atonement of Jesus Christ, and I thought these were really good ideas and thoughts to put together. This looks, then there's two other boxes here, which I can't remember what they were. But what I did is, again, this is one of those printouts from the general conference notes off of In the Leafy Treetops. And what I did is I just put this here so I could do some personal reflection after I've finished with the month and see what worked, what doesn't work, and see how that goes from there. But I just used some fun washi. I love its glitter, a little gold. Anyway, I do use my Sunday notes as my Sunday notes. Shocker. Okay, so I wanted to force forward here. This is April. Okay, clearly we're in the month of March now, but here's April. Now, what I've done is I pre-had and put a sticky note here in April. So if I think of something like a top 10, like what I have flashlight tag, oh my gosh, my babies are so loving flashlights right now, and daylight savings time happened yesterday, so this morning they woke up and it was super dark, so I gave them flashlights. They totally rocked it out. So I did flashlight tag. So when I want to do some planning, it will look a lot prettier, and I'll have it organized, and I'll have it right where I want it. If I just leave it on a sticky note for now, yes, I need to write it twice, but it's better than having sticky notes all over the place, and I'll get more organized. And I feel a little wasteful using these sticky notes, but they're $1 for 2 packs at Target. So I'm kind of giving myself a little leeway to go ahead and be a little bit wasteful, and I'm writing twice, but somehow I work better when I have a pretty environment versus a messy one, so I need to make sure I get that squared away. So anyway, here's it. Planning ahead here in our church. So what I did is I just colored it out of the bulletin, and I used, isn't that fantastic? What it is this. It is a Scotch Reap stickable glue stick. And what you do is just put it on the back of any paper, and it works. And you just go ahead and, whoopsie daisies, and then you go ahead and it re-sticks. See? I could keep doing this over and over again. Really? Really? Okay, I'm gonna stop so you guys don't get bored. So anyway, that's what's next. I'm gonna skip all the way to the back. This is the Home and Family tab. I'm gonna skip all the way there and head to prepare every, I don't know what that said, prepare everything. So yes, emergency plan, we've discussed it in our household, where they need to go, what happens in emergency. I didn't write it down because they can't read my planner. I really don't want them to anyway. So what I did was I did photo sitas. I've got all of the people that we buy portraits for, and I wrote down what sizes they already have, so if I reorder, I remember what they are. And so here's our household projects page. I know a lot of people put it somewhere else, but I kind of like it here because it's segmented already, inside, outside, things I need to mend that are never going to get done, but if I write them down, they might actually, and then things I want to make. This tends to get done a little bit more than the mending because I like to make stuff, and it's super fun. Here is my In the Leafy Treetops clear stickers. And then I always keep a note, a really small note. These are the $1 ones from Target that I just came out this spring. I just keep one there, so if I'm on the go and I run write a thank you note, say I'm at the park and the kids are fine and they complain, and that's good. And then I've got my my pen that I'm using. I'm getting kind of sick of green. It's only week 2 of March, but we'll make it work. All right. Thanks, guys. See you soon.